Hello, I'm George. I'm an industrial designer at TRIGA Displays, and I will guide you through the basic steps of putting up a TRIGA Max Wall. You can start by laying out the parts for the wall in their sections. This will help you to make sure that you have all the correct parts, and it will also make the assembly quicker and easier. The poles are assembled by turning the collar until it's nice and tight. The bottom pole goes onto the foot, and the bottom pole has a hub and a pole connector at the top. The top pole then fits into the pole connector, and once again the collar is turned until it is nice and tight. This step is repeated for each of the poles. Next, the graphic rails are assembled onto the crossbars. The rail blocks clipping into the tensioners. And then the crossbars are assembled onto the poles. Take note that the groove on the graphic rail at the top is facing upwards. And the groove on the graphic rail at the bottom is facing downward. On the graphic rails, you have corner pieces at the end of the wall to give the print a nice curved shape, and on the side facing inwards, you have straight pieces. You can then repeat these steps to build the next panel on the wall. You will note that on the crossbars and graphic rails for the center panels, you have two straight ends. And when assembling, you can take some time to make sure that there's just a small gap between the straight pieces. When you've assembled all your panels, you can then hang your print. When handling the print, it's a good idea either to have your hands properly washed or to wear some latex gloves. When doing setups, your hands usually get pretty dirty and you don't want a lot of finger marks on your print. You can then hang the print in the groove on the top graphic rails. And then fold it and slot it into the groove on the bottom graphic rails. While the print is still untensioned, you can check if your alignment is neat and if you have the graphics on the print centered. And you can then tension the print by releasing the tensioners. You can do that either by pressing the buttons on the tensioners through the front of the print, just feeling for the button and pressing it, or you can go behind the print and tension them that way.